My name's Aadil Ali. I did my PhD under the direct supervision of Dr. Marcelo Sipal at the University Health Network with the lung transplant program. My current role is the Director of Clinical Development at Treferox Technologies. And what that role encompasses is commercializing organ transplant devices so that they can be used around the world.
What does a typical workday look like for you?
The word typical is interesting because a workday usually looks a bit different depending on what we're focusing on directly in the company activities. So either I'd be at the office. We have an engineering and manufacturing office at Mississauga where I interact with the regulatory teams, the engineering teams to help develop the products. Often what I do in some other version of a typical workday would be working close with our collaborators, which is the University Health Network and the organ transplant team. So I'd be here kind of testing equipment, getting some feedback, just supporting their regular activities. And last but not least, the last version of a typical workday would be traveling and supporting other customers and sites in their training and acquisition of new devices. And that can be all over the world, from Europe, spending a week in different parts of North America is very common for me.
What do you like most about your job?
I think what I like about my job is that, I feel that I'm making an impact on a global scale, not just within the realms of the university or hospital, but kind of the work we do gets to be implemented on a broader basis. But I think especially what I like the most about my job is that it's very closely related to my PhD degree. So as I mentioned, I did my research in lung preservation and lung transplant research. And what we actually develop at Treferox Technologies are devices directly related to what I was working on in my PhD. And actually one of our products was actually a device that spun out based on the research I did during my degree. So I got to see things go from, A to Z by first doing the research and then on the other side of commercialization as well.
What's something surprising that people might not know about you?
I have a twin brother, and that surprises and throws a lot of people off, especially if you're used to interacting with me alone, and then you end up encountering him either on the street or somewhere. I think that usually surprises a lot of people.
If you could have dinner with any person, past or present, who would it be and why?
I think someone who I'd be interested in having dinner with, his name is Dr. Joe Cooper. He did the first successful lung transplant here at Toronto General Hospital. And he actually was an external examiner for my PhD thesis. So he's very interested in the topic. He did a lot of background work that actually kind of formulated some of the ideas that had helped make my thesis successful. I actually was planning to kind of meet with him and have dinner, but unfortunately because of the pandemic, everything was moved online. So I feel like one day I hope I'll be able to sit down with him now that things are more calm to have dinner. Yeah.
If you could switch careers for a day, what would you choose and why?
That's interesting. I think one of the careers that might be interesting to me would be an engineer. I actually think that during high school, I wanted to kind of go towards that path of problem solving, looking at putting things together with my hands and mechanics. I was really interested in it. And actually, I mentioned my twin brother. He ended up going into engineering. And that was one of the main reasons I didn't go into engineering, because I didn't want to follow the same path as him. So I'd be interested to kind of switch careers maybe for a day and try it out.
Backpacking adventure or luxury resort vacation?
Luxury resort vacation.
Coffee or tea?
Coffee for the morning, tea for the night.
Pineapple on pizza? Yes or no?
Yes.
Dogs or cats?
Cats.
Fiction or non-fiction books?
Fiction.
Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Sweet or savory?
Sweet.
Summer or winter?
Definitely summer.
Comedy or drama movies?
comedy.
Thank you very much for coming in today.
Thank you.